is a compassionate, caring individual that cares about others before himself.
Gene is a leader. He's a workhorse. He's a trusted advisor.
Decades, I've never seen anyone more dedicated to helping others. Didn't matter who you were or where you're from. If he could, he'd help you.
Whenever I think of sports, especially related to Chinatown, automatically Gene Lee comes to mind.
Gene's always been the most generous guy I ever met. Since I was little, Gene helped me out the most.
I think Gene is a selfless man. Everything he does is not for himself, but for the community.
Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on.
I think what Gene has done with the Dragons is amazing. Over the last 40+ years, he's created this community and family for everyone to call home.
Through the years, I can count probably around 500 kids who have played for the Dragons and wore the uniform. He spent the time, effort, and finances to get uniforms for everybody, arrange the gym time, and the countless hours of driving everybody home.
Through basketball, many of these children became families and brothers, and that's something that Gene has created that I don't think can be replaced.
Being part of the Dragons, I met so many friends over the 20-30 years that I've been with the organizations. I met a lot of people from the community. A lot of friends of mine are best friends. It's taught me for so many things in life, not about wealth, not about winning basketball games. It's about the friendship that you meet along the way.
If it wasn't for Gene, I don't think there would be Dragons, because I don't know any other person that would be able to, that would have done what he's done through the years in order to get where the Dragons are today.
We recently had a reunion where we had the opportunity to get generations of Dragons together. It was great to see, from little kids to grandparents. Gene's impact has been widespread and very impressive.
You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on.
When I look at Gene and how he helped Chinatown, it was he's very passionate about bettering the neighborhood, bettering the community. The activities that Gene is involved in throughout the years were summer fairs, the annual summer fairs, the parades, the New Year parades, marathons, dragon boat races, organizing the Moon Festival, and there's so many things, like it just goes on, and you can't, there's no way anybody can count it out.
Not only has Gene brought other communities into Chinatown to educate them about the Chinese culture, he's also brought our culture to them. He's brought many of our kids to perform at the State of Illinois building, the Daly Center, Lab School, Blood Billiken Parade, and to help broaden everyone's perspective and to learn more about our Chinese culture.
If Gene wasn't around, Chinatown would be Chinatown, but it wouldn't be the community that it has become. The stories that you hear about the things that Gene has done, whether it's, somebody couldn't see, or if they didn't have a pair of good basketball shoes, or if they didn't have glasses, Gene was the first one and the only one probably that did this for these kids, because so many of them didn't have.
There's a lot of great things that he's done that gone unnoticed over the years of volunteering with Gene and helping him out with and meeting different people at different events. So I want to thank him for all the things that he thought that gone unnoticed, that it's being noticed now. I stand by Gene Lee.
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 We stand by Gene Lee.
I stand by Gene Lee.
Myself, my family, we stand by Gene Lee.
We support Gene Lee.
I support Gene Lee and always will.
I stand by Gene Lee.
I stand by Gene Lee.
We stand by Gene.
I stand by Gene Lee.
I stand by Gene Lee.
We stand by Gene Lee.
I stand by Gene Lee.
I stand by Gene.
We stand by Gene Lee.
We stand by Gene Lee.
I stand by Gene Lee.
We stand by Gene Lee.
I 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 stand by Gene Lee.
We stand by Gene Lee.